And since I just got back from Dubai, it's the perfect time to share my thoughts about the city with you. You probably already know it, whether as a tourist destination, a crypto hub, or the playground of the super rich, or even the city of influencers and scammers. It's definitely one of the most internationally famous cities. I actually used to live there for a while myself. From my personal experience, Dubai is truly amazing. Whether in terms of lifestyle or its crypto environment, the service, the speed, the shopping, it's the perfect hub for traveling too. Just a few hours by plane for all the key destinations for most people, at least for me, to go to France, to go to Europe, to go to Thailand, to go to China at home, stuff like that. It's the perfect hub. But yes, a lot of people are talking about that, but no one has really delved deeply into the unique link between Dubai and cryptocurrencies, or how this relationship has evolved over the years. So today, I decided to talk about it. Why is this crypto paradise built on petrodollars so impressive? And above all, how did it get to this point? Since 2016, Dubai has rolled out numerous initiatives and policies focused on blockchain and crypto. Here are the key milestones. In 2016, Dubai announced the creation of the Global Blockchain Council. In 2018, it declared that 50% of government activities would use blockchain technology by 2021. It's crazy. In 2019, the Dubai Blockchain Strategy 2020 was published. In 2022, the Virtual Asset Law was introduced and VARA was established. And in 2023, the DFIC, Dubai International Financial Center, began issuing licenses for AI and Web3 companies. While many countries were still figuring out their regulatory frameworks for crypto, Dubai jumped in early. It's no surprise that the city has become a top destination for major crypto players. They are very agile. Dubai's reputation as a city of luxury and innovation has only added to its appeal. Projects like the Burj Khalifa, still the tallest building in the world, the Dubai Frame, the Museum of the Future, all have made Dubai a global symbol of ambition. And then there are the Palm Islands, land reclaimed from the sea, showcasing Dubai's grandiose vision in both quality and scale. So, to strengthen its image as a crypto paradise, Dubai has embraced the use of cryptocurrencies like USDT for a wide range of transactions. Whether it's luxury watches, high-end properties, sport cars, yachts, and more. Some hospitals and clinics even accept Bitcoin as payments, and real estate agents simplify buying property with crypto. All you need to do is pick a house, contact an agent, and the rest is taken care of. The only requirement? Having enough money. This mix of wealth and convenience make it hard to argue against Dubai's status as a crypto haven. Regarding crypto, Dubai also hosts major events related to crypto and blockchain, like this time a Binance Blockchain Week and the Global Blockchain Summit. This time, before the Binance Blockchain Week, there was an event by OKX, and after the Binance Blockchain Week, there was another event by Ton for the Ton Network, Ton Getaway. These conferences draw experts, investors, developers, and leading companies from around the world, further cementing Dubai's role as a leader in the blockchain industry. To begin with, Dubai is not a country. I'm talking about it as a city, but it's an emirate. It's one of the 7 emirates that make up the United Arab Emirates, the UAE. Even though it accounts for only 5.8% of the UAE's total land area, it's home to 41.9% of the population. This makes Dubai not just the economic engine of the region, but also the heart of the local crypto market. If you've ever visited Dubai, you've probably noticed that its territory is quite limited. It's really small, and much of it is desert. In its early days, Dubai didn't have any real advantages in terms of size or environment. So how did this city manage to transform into a major economic hub in the UAE, and even a key player in the global finance? When we think about the Middle East, the first thing that often comes to mind is oil. In the year 1966, the discovery of this precious resource transformed this vast desert region into an enormous oil reserve. And Dubai was no exception. With the arrival of petrodollars, Dubai's economy boomed. Between the 60s and 1977, the UAE's oil revenue skyrocketed from 33 million to 8 billion USD, reaching 19.2 billion in 1980. This financial windfall laid the foundation of Dubai wealth. However, compared to its neighbor Abu Dhabi, Dubai's reserves are far more modest. Over 90% of the UAE's oil resources are concentrated in Abu Dhabi, while Dubai holds only 5%. Estimates suggest Dubai reserves are around 4 billion barrels, equivalent to 200 billion USD at current prices after deducing costs. 200 billions. It may look like a lot, but that's only 2 years' worth of GDP for the Emirate. In contrast, Abu Dhabi reserves are estimated at 92 billion barrels, 23 times Dubai's. Whether we are talking about oil, gold, or even Bitcoin, these resources all have one thing in common. They are limited. If the crypto industry had relied solely on Bitcoin mining, it would never have achieved the scale it has today. Success in this field isn't about how much Bitcoin you hold, it's about companies capturing market share through innovative technologies, services, and crypto-adapted products. In this sense, Bitcoin, for these companies, it's merely the starting point. For oil-rich countries, the pattern is often the same. Abundant reserves generate substantial wealth that can be sustained over the long term, sometimes for centuries. But for Dubai, the situation was different. With limited oil reserves, the city quickly understood that this resource couldn't be an eternal source of prosperity. Early on, Dubai realized its reserves were finite and began searching for other ways to ensure long-term wealth and growth. That they did very well. So by the late 80s, they started devising a more sustainable strategy. The question they were asking was simple. How can we stay prosperous even when the oil runs out? Much like a crypto startup that begins with a base of Bitcoin but must diversify its activities to survive, Dubai used oil as a starting point. It then developed a multitude of different sectors to ensure that even in the absence of oil, its economy could continue to thrive. In the first quarter of 2024, Abu Dhabi's total GDP was 286 billion dirhams, about 77.2 billion USD, with nearly 35.4 billion coming from oil revenues, representing around 46% of the economy. In comparison, Dubai's GDP for the same period was 115 billion dirhams, about 31 billion USD, but oil revenues accounted for less than 1%. While the UAE as a whole remains a major player in oil exports, Dubai's economic growth primarily relies on non-oil sectors, such as trading, financial services, transportation, logistics and more. So Dubai didn't just initiate a transformation, it achieved it already spectacularly, to the point where it has become an inspiration for its neighbors like Saudi Arabia and Qatar, who are now seeking to follow its example. But how did Dubai accomplish this transformation? How did it gradually become a crypto paradise and a global financial center? It all comes down to 3 key factors: a strategic location, perfect timing, and visionary decision-making. So, about the strategic location, before discussing, timing, it's crucial to talk about the location, because it's the foundation of everything. Look at Dubai's geographic position. The city is bordered by the Persian Gulf, located in the heart of West Asia at the strategic crossroads of 3 continents, Asia, Africa, and Europe. It's really easy for me to go to Europe, to go to China, Thailand, and to go to Egypt and Africa. To the east, you find Southeast Asian countries, to the southwest, African nations, and to the northwest, Middle Eastern countries. However, this ideal location also comes with challenges, of course, notably the conflicts that have often shaken the region. Historically, the Middle East has been marked by geopolitical tensions and prolonged wars. These instabilities have hindered the development of many neighboring countries, making it difficult to create sustainable and integrated economic systems. Despite these obstacles, Dubai managed to leverage its strategic position while remaining relatively unaffected by this conflict. Thanks to what? Thanks to a policy of neutrality and domestic stability. It's kind of, the Switzerland of Middle East. This ability to stand out in a turbulent region has allowed Dubai to become a key international hub, enhancing its attractiveness for investments and global trade. And now we can talk about the timing. Dubai began its transformation in the late 80s, as I said before, a strategic moment when several major financial centers already existed. New York in America, Hong Kong and Tokyo in Asia, and London in Europe. However, in the Middle East, despite the wealth from oil, no comparable financial hub had yet emerged. So since the discovery of oil, many Middle Eastern countries experienced rapid economic growth fueled by this resource. However, the region was also marked by persistent political and cultural instabilities, often exacerbated by recurring conflicts between nations. These tensions kept the Middle East in the global spotlight, but also hindered development of sustainable and efficient economic systems. It's in this context that Dubai identified an opportunity. At a time when oil capital was flowing in, there was no real bridge connecting this wealth to global financial markets. By positioning itself as a strategic connector, Dubai filled this gap, laying the groundwork for a solid and resilient economy. When I understood this, I realized that when it comes to building wealth, you should never go against the major trends of your era. Since the rise of computing, it was evident that the economy would move toward digitalization, global financial integration and decentralization. Yet, even today, many people continue to misunderstand and doubt Bitcoin. But like any inevitable development, Bitcoin will keep growing, blockchain will keep growing, AI is coming. It's too late to turn back. Sure, some people like me missed out on the very first opportunities, just as Dubai did in its early days. But the important thing is to have entered the market, at least because it's not too late. Bitcoin's growth potential remains immense. You just need to wait patiently and prepare to seize the next opportunities. Just like Qatar and Saudi Arabia are doing now. They are entering the same financial systems as Dubai now. It's a little bit late, but it's not too late. So, with a strategic location and perfect timing, all Dubai needed was to create the right human conditions to become a global financial hub. To do so, they needed solid and comprehensive legal system, mechanism to attract investments, and an open and inclusive culture, as well as modern and efficient infrastructure. In short, Dubai had to position itself as the city capable of competing with and even surpassing the highest international standards. Back then, Dubai had nothing but oil, desert and the sea, not even potable water. So achieving this goal meant starting from scratch. It required enormous financial resources, but above all, a bold vision and immense courage. And yet, Dubai succeeded. The city gradually established more than 30 free zones. These zones are not just known for their luxurious living standards or futuristic and unique architecture. They also offer significant economic advantages such as zero taxes, the ability for foreigners to own 100% of their businesses, and complete freedom in foreign currency transactions. These policies attracted countless global financial companies, which chose Dubai as their base for expansion. But Dubai didn't stop at building a traditional financial system. It continuously explored cutting-edge industries like blockchain and cryptocurrencies, reinforcing its image as the city of the future. The government introduced ambitious initiatives to attract crypto exchanges, blockchain companies, and visionary entrepreneurs. This included the Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, VARA, and laws designed specifically for the crypto industry. Big players like Binance, Alpex, and Huobi have already established a presence in Dubai. Recently, OKX became the first crypto exchange in the world to obtain a full operational license in the UAE. And there's more. This combination of open, innovative, and investor-friendly regulations has not only attracted traditional investors but also drawn top talents from the crypto sector. This energy has fueled Dubai's growth, solidifying its status as a true crypto paradise. Yes, a crypto paradise. So, in summary, Dubai has established itself as a crypto paradise. It did that through a combination of zero tax policies, solid financial infrastructures, openness to cryptocurrencies, strategic government initiatives, and a lifestyle that blends luxury and innovation. And they did it all already. That's why it's a crypto paradise. Because last time we talked about El Salvador, they are doing a lot too, but they are just starting now. Everything is to be done. Even 40% of the population of El Salvador doesn't even have access to the internet. In Dubai, it's really different. It's already the future. However, with this openness also comes risks, like cryptocurrencies themselves provide. Dubai can be fertile ground for fraudsters and criminals too. A lot of people go to Dubai to launder money from crypto to fiat. Yeah, there is a lot to be said about that too, because everything is going too fast. So that generates maybe a few problems too. If this topic interests you, let me know in the comment. I might consider making a dedicated video about it, but in the meantime, Thanks for sticking with me until the end for this video about the bright side and the crypto paradise that is Dubai. Tell me in the comment section if that interests you. Anyway, I'll just see you soon in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye bye.